All right, welcome back. I'm Bill McKenna with Cognomovement, and today I'm going to give you three three ways to control your automatic negative thoughts. Now, two of these ways are going to be temporary, where you can control it at any time, anywhere, and the third one, it takes more effort, but it's permanent. So, automatic negative thoughts. What most people don't realize is that these automatic negative thoughts are really our subconscious. Our subconscious produces these automatic negative thoughts. And how does it do this? Well, my genius partner, Liz Larson, had figured this out, that our subconscious is really exploiting our neurological system in our body. So, what's our neurological system? It's our brain and our spinal cord, our eyes, and it's all those nerves that go out to all of our senses. This is like a electrical system that transmits electrical charges and information. Now, what it does is it presents us with a feeling. And then what we do is we will think a thought equal to the feeling. This is really important. And it's important because when you understand this and you can begin to change the feeling in the body, the automatic negative thought goes away. For most of us, we spend our lives like in a battle, right? I know I'm not supposed to think that negative thought, right? Whether you're at work and you're like, don't think that way about your coworker, or maybe in certain religions, you're saying, they said to forgive, I need to forgive, but you're like, oh no, 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 right? You're trying to control that negative thought. And the thing is that it is the most unfair battle in the world. Our subconscious controls 95% of what's going on in our lives. And the way it does it is through the body. You're trying to fight your body's feeling with your head. So this doesn't work out so well. I got 5% versus 95%. Not a fair fight. So, how do we begin to get control of this? And why would I even care or bother? Well, it's because whatever is not going well in my life, whatever that is a product of that subconscious. You want to know what's in your subconscious? Look at what's going on in your life, whatever that is. And you're going to, well, that couldn't be. I mean, my wife left me, or my boyfriend, cheated, or whatever. And that has nothing to do with me and what's going on inside of. It's got everything to do with everything. And how we're thinking and how we're feeling, that system is the subconscious. So, if you want to know what to target, is you target what's not working in your life, especially the things that have been a repetitive cycle. Ask yourself this. Take a second. Have I had repeated financial failures? Have I had repeated relationship failures? Do I have repeated physical issues? Whatever category in your life, whatever that is, that's what you want to target. That's what you want to go after. If you notice for a second and you think, well, let's just say whatever, maybe I've got relationship issues. That relationship issue, if you go back in time, there was a thought and a feeling that went along with the degradation of that. That is your subconscious. And if you even pay a little bit more attention, is there a pattern that goes back in my family? Because we are programmed by the people that raise us. And with that, we end up, because of the brainwave state that we're in between 0 and 7, we end up taking on a lot of involuntary programming. There's a lot of work done on this out there that you can research. But for the purposes of this go live, what I want to do for you is give you a couple of ways immediately to start to get control of these automatic negative thoughts. Now, the first one is really, really simple. So, whatever your negative thought is, this is an amazing one, but it is temporary. And that is, I love my thoughts. Oh, I love that thought. You may be thinking about your enemy, about your mom or dad who didn't treat you well, or God knows what. Probably somebody that's close to you. And I just love this thought about them. I love that I think all these horrible things, and I love that it's repetitive. Hold that. You're not going to want to do it. I know you're not going to want to do it. And for some of you, you might think, oh my God, you know what this is going to do? It's going to create more of that. But watch. Within a second, it will dissipate and you won't have it anymore. So that's the first one. The second technique is an automatic technique that works every time. Every time, no fail. It is temporary, but it does work. And in an emergency situation, you can use this. And that is that along with every negative thought, what my subconscious or nervous system, that nervous system does, is it contracts. It literally causes a physical contraction. Like if you look in that right there, just pinching the eyebrows will cause a contraction in the body, and it will hold the negative thought in place, and you will just start looping. So how does it work? Well, here's what you do. You relax. I notice, where is the tension in my body? Where is the tension? You're not even concerned about the negative thought. You just allow the negative thought to be. Just allow however that is. I feel like, yeah, I hate them. I don't like it. I'm worried. I'm fearful. Oh my gosh, I don't know where the money's going to come from. Okay, relax the part of the body that's tense. Wherever that is, just physically relax it. You give the command to relax that part of the body. And once you relax that part of the body, you'll notice that there is another place somewhere. Could be your tongue, could be your toes, could be your lower back, could be your stomach. Like some people like really contract their belly, You relax that. Oh, it's like late at night and you can totally relax. You relax that next place in your body, and once it's completely relaxed, you move to the next location that's tense. And then you relax that. Now, you're going to find that as you relax, the tension moves around your body and you become aware of an additional micro tension. Now, you might think, oh, I got no tension. I'm fine. But it's a micro tension. It's just a little bit. And that's all it takes to keep the automatic negative thought or unwanted thought, locked in and looping. So relax the body and move to the next micro tension. Notice the entire body from head to foot. And the most amazing thing happens. It can be a level 10 of a negative thought. And when you are completely relaxed, literally, you feel nothing about it. Absolutely nothing. You might even start laughing because you're like, why was I concerned about that? That was so stupid. Why did I spend time on that again? Or you won't even remember. You're like, I don't know what was I thinking? Okay, so those are your first two ones. Those are temporary. And as promised, here's the final one. And the final one, and this one is permanent because it's a rewiring of this neurological system. And with this, with your negative thoughts and feelings, if you rotate your eyes, you're going to find and rotate them very, very slowly, even more slowly than this, you will find that there's a place that you can't see, or a place that you feel like, oh my God, my eyes are blinking and blinking, or they feel like sandpapers in them, or they may feel like pulling, like I can't look over here. The problem and the solution neurologically are in the same place. Now, um, when this area gets worked and it starts to loosen up, you'll find a downgrading in the negative thoughts to the point where they completely disappear. This was just one portion of a Cognomovement exercise. The eyes, the brain, and the spinal cord are one neurological system. In Cognomovement, what we can do is reprogram the nervous system so it eliminates automatic negative thoughts, where instead of responding to it, it never happens. I just don't feel it. It's like, oh, they're doing that. I don't feel anything. So, this technique, you can learn a lot more. Links below, Cognomovement, and there's an entire 4-day seminar there too for you if you're interested, where you go through your entire life, all of the negative thoughts and feelings of shame and guilt and grief and humiliation and anger and fear and so on, and you clear them out so you literally just don't have them anymore. How great is that? It's it's a lot. Yeah, right. You can imagine how hard it is and also how rewarding. Anyway, that's what I got for you. If you have any comments right now, there's a live super chat. If you have a comment, you're with me right now, and if there's a question you have, now's the time, because I'm gonna end this in a second. But type your question or comment, and I'll be happy to address it for you if you like. Um, Remember, the first two of those are temporary, and the third one is permanent. If you want to rewire your life so that you're actually making decisions based upon choices versus reactions, check that out. Check out the links below. And thank you all. Thank you for listening today. And spread this around. Help somebody. Help somebody else with their automatic negative thoughts. Thanks.